Good evening. Bring more development and professionalism in the Seychelles People's Defense Force is one of the goals of the chief of the SPDF, the newly appointed Brigadier Michael Rosette. Brigadier Rosette is the second to hold the rank after Leopold Payet.
Brigadier Michael Rosette, aged 57, with 39 years service in the military, was promoted to this post during a ceremony held at State House. It was President Ramgoolam, in his capacity as Commander-in-Chief of the Seychelles Defense Forces, who presented Mr. Rosette, formerly a colonel, with his new rank. The President said this rank was agreed with the Defense Forces Council and Cabinet of Ministers. This will place the chief of the SPDF above the ranks of other officers who are colonels. In his career path, Brigadier Rosette once served as a Director General of Maritime Safety Administration, Commanding Officer of the Coast Guards, Chief of Staff, and now Chief of Defense Forces. While addressing the heads of branches of government and members of the Defense Council, President Ramgoolam congratulated the SPDF for its professionalism and dedication to the country, for the peaceful transition during the change of government. A statement that Brigadier Rosette said SPDF is always striving for since its creation.
Our plan as Brigadier now is to continue to bring SPDF to a very professional level, continue to uphold the Constitution of Seychelles and ensure that our men in uniform and all assets that have been given to SPDF are used effectively to ensure that our territory remains safe and sound.
To transform public services to be more efficient and be one that delivers remains one of the toughest tasks to be done in the next coming years. It was President Ramgoolam who said that during an interview with SBC on his 1 year in the office. He stated the vaccination program that allowed the country to reopen its borders, decisions to stop the FA4GR and the URS programs that stopped abuse and introduce programs to help those unemployed, as well as the fight against drugs, the biggest accomplishment of his government during the last year. During the interview, President Ramgoolam said that he is aware that not all promises made in the LDS manifesto have been realized, but it will be in due course.
People do say that when you are busy, when you are doing things, time does fly. And this is exactly what it's been like for this administration. From day one, we hit the ground running, basically. We came into office with the COVID situation at its height, and the country was basically closed. The economy was doing so badly. Government was paying the salaries of workers and keeping businesses alive. So many people were on unemployment benefits, and so it was a very bad situation, and we took tough decisions, but I believe those decisions are paying off today. So I believe we're on the right track. The area where I think we should be putting more emphasis is in the civil service. This will definitely be one area where we will be putting a lot of emphasis, and in a sense, by answering this question, I'm also saying to the people, those in the civil service, be alert, because next year, well, the second year, which starts next week, will be one where the efficacy of the civil service will be highlighted.
The whole interview of President Ramgoolam, which will be in Creole, will be aired tonight at 9 p.m. on SBC 1, and tomorrow at 5 p.m. the President will deliver his State of the Nation address in the National Assembly. The Minister for Tourism, Sylvestre Radegon, continued his familiarization visits on Pralin during the weekend. He visited small tourism establishments in the Côte d'Or area to see what they are offering and to better understand the challenges they are facing. Among the challenges faced are theft, stray dogs, speeding vehicles and noise, and lack of street lights.
Third visit to Pralin. And the objective of the visit, as for the previous visits, is primarily to familiarize myself with the products, especially the small hotels run by Seychellois. Last time we visited some establishments in the Côte d'Or area and some others in Anskela. And for this today and tomorrow, we're concentrating on establishments in the Côte d'Or area. I must say I'm very happy with the general standard of the establishments that I've visited. I think there's a high standard, at least from what I could see. Small establishments run by Seychellois, motivated staff, management, the owners themselves seem to be motivated. They seem to know where they want to go. So overall, I'm very happy. Having said that, there are challenges. Challenges still remain. I'm glad up to now, apart from one hotel maybe, out of the how many we visited today, only one case where manpower issues were brought up. But generally, all these small establishments are employing Seychellois. They're fully staffed by Seychellois, and everybody happy with the staff that they have. Other issues have not the fault, or the hotel themselves, the establishment themselves, have little influence or no influence on. Harassment of tourists, overcharging of tourists, theft on the beach and attempted thefts in hotels. These are challenges. And Côte d'Or, when I look at this area, which is primarily a tourist area, we need to address the issues that we have in this area, and we need to do them as soon as possible and once and for all.
SBC and UNICE have signed a second MOU that allows both parties to collaboratively run the course Diploma in Journalism. The signing was done last week between the CEO of SBC, Bira Dupré, and the Vice Chancellor of UNICE, Joël Perrault. The first MOU was signed in 2019. The second MOU also makes it possible for UNICE through SBC to educate the public on issues of national importance.
Now we have signed to continue with this training and also maybe to move to the next level, which is a degree in communications and journalism and media in general. So the University of Seychelles, in collaboration with SBC and also with Media Commission here, we are trying to contribute in the training of journalists and media specialists. And at the same time, the university, we would like to play a bigger role in informing, educating the nation through SBC, because we feel it's important that the nation is given the right information about certain topics. So this collaboration is extraordinary for us, and we're really happy to have signed.
The blaze, which started yesterday afternoon on the dump site at Providence, has been contained after it started burning again early this morning. Relevant authorities are still monitoring the situation. They are covering the area with coral fill to try and extinguish the fire completely. In the meantime, the landfill is closed, and if all goes well, it will reopen tomorrow. A flower and plant bazaar is being held in the Camion Hall ground in Victoria as part of activities to celebrate the Creole Festival. Enterprise Seychelles Agency (ESA) has partnered with Violet Breeze to organize the bazaar. There's a variety of flowers and vegetables on display as well as for sale. The bazaar will be on until Wednesday, with the possibility of extending it to Friday. Thank you for watching. Good evening.